This is the invisible zip method I learned while working in the apparel industry. It's quick and results in a smooth seam with no lump at the bottom of the zip. I like to use a 12mm or about 1/2 inch seam allowance when I use this method. I've marked the seam allowance for you in the video. Also mark the bottom of the zip opening with a notch. Back tack at the notch and sew the seam below the zip opening. I'm just using a scrap of calico here for this demo. Your zip should be about 5 centimetres or 2 inches longer than the opening. If it's too long, cut it off and sew over the cut end 3 or 4 times to secure. Use an invisible zip foot. This one's for an industrial machine, but you can also get them for domestic machines. Place the garment with the right sides together and flip out one seam allowance. Open the zip and lay it right side down onto the right side of the fabric. Line up the top of the zip with the top of the opening and the zip tape close to the edge of the fabric. Push the zip teeth to the left and lower the zipped foot over the teeth. The zip teeth should be in the left side channel of the zip foot. Sew as close as you can, about 1mm from your zip teeth. Back tack and sew down the length of the zip. When you reach the bottom of the opening, slow down and sew carefully so that the zip teeth are positioned about 1mm or 0.39 of an inch to the right side of the seam line. Stop and back tack about 1 centimetre above the zip head. Turn the garment 180 degrees and flip out the other seam allowance. Starting at the bottom, place the other side of the zip under the zip foot, again with the teeth in the left slot as before. Back tack and sew up to the top of the zip, being careful to have the zip teeth about 1mm or 0.39 of an inch to the right side of the seam allowance below the opening. Now use the zip puller to carefully ease the zip head through the small gap at the bottom of the opening. Carefully work the zip head through until it's free and then close the zip. Change to a normal zip foot and stitch the tails of the zip tape to the seam allowance below the opening so they don't flap about. Your zip should be completely flat and invisible. If you can see the tape, then you need to re-stitch the zip a little bit closer to the teeth.